Good evening, everybody. Welcome, one and all. I hope you're all well. Excuse the mess. I couldn't find my hat earlier. Proper having a mad one with her this week. But enough about me. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all fantastic. I hope you had a great week from last week all through the weekend up to today. You might have to bear with me a little bit. I'm still a little bit delicate from yesterday. I went out and met a couple of the lads that I used to serve with, obviously for Remembrance Sunday, and had one too many to drink. Ended up absolutely wrecked, throwing up everywhere. Was not a good state. I was back home and in bed for 6 o'clock last night. So it's still, you know, get to that age now, you're still delicate the day after, aren't you? But moving swiftly along. So tonight we're going to actually be painting for a change. I had a little bit of a break from painting, and we've been building. We built the Skulltaker last week, and it's all primed, ready to go. And we're going to make a start on that this week. Hopefully get quite far. I've got a couple of ideas of what to do with it, and yeah, we'll see how we go. A quick check and see who we've got in the chat. Mr. Normski, the one and only absolute legend, coming in first. How do, dude? Hope you are well. We definitely need to sort of hang out at some point this week, dude. It's been far too long that we've had a hangout on Discord and that. So yeah, if anyone's after a hangout, keep an eye out on the Discord. Chilling Up Wargamers Discord. We do it on there now rather than in a Google Meets, purely because you can only do Google Meets for an hour now for some weird reason. So popping along, we got Gina Doherty. Good evening, Gina. Hope you are well. Followed by the King of Lurking, Luke Biscarnis. Lurk mode is engaged. Smash the like button, folks. Definitely smash it. Oh, well, you don't have to smash it, just tap it a little bit. Just tap the like. So, hope you are all well. We're going to crack on. We're going to have a quick flick through on the community section on Warhammer. And then we're going to crack on and get some paint down on this. And then swiftly move on to our community section, which has been absolutely knocking it out of the park the past few weeks. So hopefully there's some good stuff on there. I've not managed to have a look yet, but hopefully there's some good stuff on. So let's have a quick look and see if this still works. Why is that not opening? Alright, head up. Just as I was literally a minute or two late, because as I was going live, my Streamlabs decided that it was going to have an update for some bizarre reason. Right, there we go, that's working now. So I can shut that off, and we're there. Right, let's have a quick look. So you got your tarot card for this week on the Arcs of Warming. I've still not really had a proper look into this. I don't know if any of you guys in the chat know. Is this the new storyline thing that they're pushing out for next year? I think it is, isn't it? Where obviously Abaddon's got all these up in Space Hulks and that. Well, so moving on, number one with a bullet, you got the Goth Rocker. Definitely getting this. So the Christmas model for this year, there's a nice little song on there, and you can download a tour poster. There you go, you can download there. They've got t-shirts and everything. Oh my god. You got all the different places where they're going on tour. So you got the Citadel on Terror, Nottingham Terror, Armageddon, Cadia's cancelled, you know, because it don't stand anymore. Shots fired. So yeah, there's the Christmas model for this year. Absolutely love that. Definitely getting one of them. Gina's ordered 2. Wow. It's the new narrative for 10th edition. Ah, right. I presumed it was that, but I didn't want to presume in a way, if you know what I mean. Next up, Warhammer Age of Sigma. Honestly, come on. I really do need to learn how to speak properly, don't I? So the battle report for this week on Age of Sigma is your slaves to darkness against Uminef. Yeah. So there's a nice bit through on that one. And it keeps opening extra and extra pages for some weird reason. I don't know why it does that. Codex Astra Militarum lets you build themed armies or just deploy as many characters as possible. So some more juicy stuff coming out with the Codex. All your different detachments and stuff like that. Six Leman Rust battle tanks, that's just dirty, innit? And them things are flipping big. There's all sorts on that. I just like looking at these. Some Eldar there as well. Absolutely loads and loads of guard stuff lately, isn't there? Newer Necromunda, so there's a new variant of the Iron Crawler. So the truck that I got and kit bashed up for my kill rig, there's God, that looks even more orky than the one I converted up. Those, especially with the tracks. Oh dear, oh dear. Looks like I might have to get another. That is nice. You can just pop an orc in top there. Damn it. You know what's going to happen there. There's a new preview with the grand narrative finale. I believe it's in Mexico. There's going to be a preview. I believe it's the last one of the year. I don't think there was supposed to be one, but they've sneaked one in. And yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning our time, so I definitely won't be sitting up for that one. Definitely will not. But those of you that will, it'll be on the Warhammer Twitch page. Previews from this Sunday. So you've got classic kits return made to order basis. There's a nice little video there, just explaining stuff. So Archeon, Lord of the End Times. You can pre-order him. Khorne, the Chaos Lord. Nurgle, Chaos Lord. Slaanesh, Chaos Lord. And a Tzeentch, with his little familiar. And then a mounted Chaos Sorcerer, just to add a bit of spiciness in there. The events. Black Library. What have we got with Black Library? I nearly tried to say that then. Obviously it's coming out in German. It's the Iron Snakes. And some more stuff coming out in German. Goth Rocker. think we looked through this last week, didn't we? Yeah, so you got the Cadian Blood. Krieger paperback. Gobble's Demise. Yeah, I actually got that. Pre-ordered it last night on ebook. So yeah, we went through all them last night. Let's just go back, see what else there is. Warhammer Fest. Is any of you guys going to Warhammer Fest? I was going to, and then I saw the price of the tickets and I thought, no. Especially at that time of year as well. I believe that was I think that was it. So Saturday's pre-orders went up. So the Cadia stands. Yeah, I think we did these last week as well. There is a new Bolter and Chainsword animation too. Yeah, I've seen it's is it a 40k one? Sure, it's a 40k one. It didn't show it on there then for some reason. Where is it? It's not showing it on there, is it? No. No. Horus Heresy. Click on that, see what it does like. No, it just takes you to that. I know it's a new 40k one. It looked like Sisters of Battle. Or Nuns with Guns, however you want to call them. I believe that comes out this week. It's not showing it on there for some reason, unless it's a little bit further down. Let's open that up. Pre-orders. No, it's not showing it on there. But I did see that. No, I'm scared, but thanks for pointing that out. When I played. Where is it? There was something. I think it was on the Sunday previews. So the previews for this week. When you click on the video, I don't want to click on the video because I don't know if I'll get a strike or not for that. Let's just try scrolling through again and just see if it pops up at the end. I know it's the hammer and bolter one, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I've missed it. So new hammer and bolter and new life. Lawmasters is on Cadia, and there's a Warhammer 40k battle report, which is the Tau. Oh, who was it against? I believe it's Khorne. A Khorne army. And then you've got the White Dwarf and Imperial armour added to the Warhammer Vault. So there's all that juiciness to look forward to. But I think that's pretty much everything on there this week. It's not that bad actually this week. Bit quiet. I think it's obviously last week was a really big week on the pre-orders and stuff, because obviously all the new box sets coming out for Christmas was on there. So there was a heck of a lot of stuff to go through last week. That took us best part of half hour, 45 minutes, didn't it? So nice little short one on there this week, and we shall get on to. I'll just shut that down so hopefully it doesn't cause any more issues. Don't want that open. There we go. So we're going to crack on. I'm going to get some music on the go, and we're going to do some painting for once. I know. Absolute madness. Right, what should we go for? Whack the. No, wrong one. There we go. And I better make sure I turn it down. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. Just let us know in the chat if it's too loud or anything. Turn that down. Roughly about there. I think I had it last week. Swap my glasses out. Turn that because that's triggering me. Where it's not straight. Mr. Andy Allen, Mr. Quingo Talk. Sorry, dude, I missed you there. Welcome to the stream, pal. Thanks for joining us before you go playing your D&D. So, here we have got a Skulltaker. Plenty of skulls and all sorts on this. Just did a straight flat black with Chaos Black. Undercoat. Purely because I want it quite dark and dingy anyway. So rather than go from a white, which is an absolute nightmare when I'm streaming as well. I'll go from a black. And I'm going to go in with a calm red first. Wash that down. And then layer up with the Mephiston red. Just because I want a more of a earthy dark. Sort of red. Because the calm red does tend to dry that. In fact, there's all the blue tapped on the base just whilst I get underneath that leg. That's why I did that. So, anybody hobbying away tonight, or are you just chilling? Let us know in the chat if you are hobbying away. Normski, what brand or range of paint would you recommend for airbrushing? Ooh, those are good questions, Gina. I know, I mean, I've only just branched out with my airbrush, and I'm still using my Citadel paints, but for the any undercoating or anything like that, I've been using Vallejo. Which is actually really nice paint to use. Oh my god. On my capital G's. Yes, bud. What are you saying, my brethren? Welcome to the show, dude. Absolute madness and chaos is ensuing. I hope you are well, dude. Everyone bow down. We've got YouTube royalty in the house. I've not been on Discord really that much as of late, just with stuff going on outside of the hobby and stuff. And yeah, it's been a little hard lately, but I don't want to really delve too much onto that. But I hadn't been on Discord that much, but I managed to pop on just before the show. And so Spud's been doing a little bit of kit bashing again. Absolutely awesome to see, dude. Do you know, I find any brand is good. I use Vallejo myself. The Vallejo thinner. The consistency pressure is right. I have Citadel and Pro Acryl. I've not really jumped onto the Pro Acryl yet. Not saying that I won't try it, because obviously the more paints you have, the wider your range, isn't it? Some paints work, like for example, some makers do a better metallic. But I definitely want to start trying some different paints out. But Vallejo seem really, really good through the airbrush. But I don't know if that's just because that's how they're designed to be. Plus, they're already in dropper bottles, which makes it absolutely easy to use. And then when you're mixing them, it's a lot easier to remember your mixes. Or to mix it like with the dropper bottles, you can just plop, 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 off you go, straight to airbrush. Same again with the thinner, and then off you go. Oh, I'm happy with how dark that is. That's proper demon-esque red, that, isn't it? Pro Kill, get good reviews. I've read and watched. And get some Vallejo to try it. I'm just a little kit bashing when I got time. You just got to keep yourself ticking over, dude. You get a Vallejo, you don't need to thin them. Ah, right, so the air ones are automatically thinned down at the norm scale. That's something I didn't know. I'm glad I left this off its base, because this is trying to get his ass crack here. Excuse the pun, but if I hadn't left it off the base, it would have been a pain in the ass to try and get. I'm not bothered if I catch that bit though. And I've got a nice little trick that I want to try on the sword as well that I've been looking at doing. Hopefully moving out after Crimbo, so we'll have a proper space to hobbit. Oh, yes, Bob, big news, dude. Well, definitely have to try and meet up or something at some point, either just before Christmas or after Christmas. Just have a little bit of a catch up, dude. Yeah, good for brushing too. Ooh. Right, let's follow this up. I'll try to see where his belt is. I believe that's his belt there. Not overly bothered if I catch the cloak or anything, just because it's chaos black as well. I will be going over it. I mean, it's supposed to be black, the cape anyhow, but I'll be using a Baden black. purely because if I do make any mistakes, Adam Black's completely different than Chaos. Yes, definitely. Hopefully driving at Christmas too. Oh my god. Absolutely awesome, dude. Yeah, you can see there it's that little bit darker. I'll try and get as much of this done before we pop over onto our community section. So if you haven't shared your work and you would like to, at the top of the channel page there should be a link which takes you to the Ravens Rook Facebook group, and every week there I put a little post up which is like the pinned top comment, and the majority of you know anyhow, it's just in case anyone's watching or just lurking away. And you can share your awesome work that you've been working on or anything you've finished. It doesn't have to be just Citadel, it can be anything else. You know, hobby related obviously, but like for example, I've just recently got back into Gunpla, and built one kit and got a second kit, and my second kit I got one that's a little bit more detailed. Well, it says it's a little bit more detailed. It took me nearly 3 hours to build one leg, but it's so much fun. So I mean, even stuff like that, if that's what you're into. But I will be doing some more of them, so definitely look out on the Instagram as well. So I guess so it's like with a second coat just over that bit. I'm tempted to have a go at Pro Quill after I've tested Duncan Rhodes paints. You'll have to let us know how they are, Nomsky dude. I've heard good things. Try and get up in there. I don't know whether to or not. I'm tempted with the flames on this one to go for like a blue flame, like a warp flame rather than just fire. But I don't know, I think it's one of them I'll see as I get round to it. Just so it stands out that little bit different. You can see that's a lot of red already, isn't it? It is corn though, isn't it? It's corn. We got the let's get in and get his face done. I'll go over onto the horns. It's not really lost because, like I said, the horns are black anyway, so I'll be going over with the Abaddon Black. Mr. Superfly, Mr. Robert Evans, checking in from the US of A. Good evening, dude. Hope you are well. Hope you've had a nice week, dude. Well, since last week, that is. Checking in, it's been a long day already. Hope you're all well. Hashtag fins up, baby. Definitely. Top of the division now, dude. And second in our conference. Going into the bye week. Which technically is a 2-week bye week because the week we come out of it, we've got the Houston Texans. But now I've said that, watch them absolutely spank us. Believe it or not, this is the first demon that I've painted as well. And I don't know if it's because, I mean, this was a Christmas gift from last year, believe it or not. I got off my mother because she went into a local GW store and didn't know which ones I collected, so she just picked up what she thought that I'd think was cool. And I kind of like put it off a little bit with everything else that I had. And then with the new Slave to Darkness coming out, and I was so tempted with that, I've managed to hold off for now. But we'll see what happens over Christmas. But yeah, kind of like wanted to paint a demon as well. Just to give it a go. I think it's one of them that you have to do really, isn't it? Doing okay. Pepper's got a much needed win yesterday. I just hope we can turn it around the rest of the season. It's not looking too good for you guys at the moment, were it? There's plenty of red down on there. A bit more on this hand. That's a really good layer to start up from there now. Just give that a quick clean. Those who don't know, they're talking about crap football, not real footy. No, it's American egg ball, isn't it? Cheers for that, Donska. Oh. Right, so just while that's quickly drying, I just want to get a nice light colour on this sword. So we're coming with some Wraithbone. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a nice contrast to get the flame up the blade, and then I'm going to use another contrast and I think it's null oil. Just mix it together and it just darkens it down. I've seen a nice little trick with it. Try to get all the edges of the blade as well. Then in fact, whilst we've got the Wraithbone out, what time are we on? 12 minutes past. Let's get a bit more of this done. Just while this is all drying. It's a bit too much on brush there. Just want to get these skulls ready. No, because I moved it off the plasticine to paint underneath. It's not sticking back properly now. So sod's law, it keeps moving now every time I catch it with brush. Also, I want to get its tongue. There's something a little bit different with the tongue. I need a smaller brush for this bit. It's for the teeth and that way being awkward. There we go. So I mean, every time I move now it's wobbling all over the shop. Stay down. Right, just gonna wash all that on the skin, and then when we come back, it should be right to go. I'll come in with some Caribou Crimson, straight from the pot. And quite liberal as well. I'll just sit in them recesses. And then when we come back with our lighter red, it will really pop against it. try and show you on camera in a minute, but literally that arm on that side is the best place to see like the effect on it. Love this wash. This wash for red, even though I've not really painted that much red, is unreal. For me, it's up there with Bealtan Green for the orc skin. You've only got a couple of minutes, guys, to show your work, if you would like to. Don't you dare fall off. What I want to do is just wisp away that last little bit that's gone into the eyes. Then once that's dried, I can go in with a white just to make that pop. So literally, let's see if I can get it to light up and work properly. Come on. You're not going to see it. Oh, you might do that. Let's see if I move this light. Come on. In close. There you go, so you can see all the dirt in the ridges on the flesh. And when we come back and get the blade done. Let's pop that light down. There we go. Music down for a second, and we shall pop over and have a look at the Ravens Avery. So I hope you're all ready for this. Let's have a look and see what we have got. I'll just quickly update the page. So as I was saying, here's the page, and the pinned comments pop up in here, and yeah, every week we'll have a look and see what people have been working on. So happy Monday everyone. Who's ready for the stream later? Show your work below so we can see what you're working on in tonight's community section. I'll just change that to all, and up first, we have David Bulmer working on Azrach the last few weeks. I remember the artwork, and this was a pleasure to paint. So I believe this is, oh, excuse me, this is the model, which is the Warhammer Plus model for next year, or this year, that a lot of people got it sent out already by mistake. That is just gorgeous. The reds on that is absolutely cracking. Look at that. Just how it goes from the bright to the dark, right into the recess. all the metallics as well, all the highlights and everything. The flesh on that face as well, that is absolutely brilliant. Like, you can see all the little creases and everything in the face. Obviously it looks like a chaos skin tone. That is absolutely fucking epic, that, dude. Absolutely love that. That is cracking. Moving on, next up, this week's haul so far. So from Gina, we have another box to paint and a few minis being delivered tomorrow. Ooh. Ah, look, what have we got here? So she's got all her airbrush thinner. She's got an airbrush as well. Ooh. Got all them paint, got more paint than me, Gina, Jesus Christ. And that's all GW paint as well. And she's got the spray bottle. I still need to get one of these actually. And your paint mixer, of the little vibrating thing for your paint. What models have we got there? Accursed Cultists. Ooh, very nice. Looking forward to seeing some of them, Gina. How are they doing that? Moving along, we've got Normski next. Oh, he's been doing some more of his orc. Look at this. I love the orc skin that he does on his. That is so cool. I'll zoom right in. Even like the flesh on the lip. And like the little purpley red in the creases. That's friggin' epic, that, dude. Absolutely love that. I think you've seen it the other week where you'd been doing the leather from the back. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely love that, dude. Cracking as always, my friend. Next up, we've got Mr. Robert Evans. And he's doing some more terrain. So is this yours or is this for the club that you go to? All the brickwork. All the render and then all the little bricks cut out by hand. Damn. They're definitely going to be busy painting that, dude. And then, what else has he been making? Some little crates. Look at them. Oh my god. You've even like carved all the slats into it. Just a mountain of crates. Absolutely brilliant, dude. Keep up the great work. And we'll do a quick refresh just in case anybody else has posted. Let's double check. That's relevant. Newest. Just in case I've missed anybody else off. I don't want to miss anyone. No, I think that's everyone this week. So cracking work. As always, guys, always better than mine. Absolutely love looking through these. That's all in my Citadel paints, Phil. Have another full rack of Pro Quill. Bloody hell. There's definitely more than me then, Gina. You got more Citadel paints than what I've got. And I do need to stock up on mine again soon. So, as always, guys, what can I say to stuff like that? It's absolutely brilliant. But especially when you see my painting. But hopefully, one day, you never know. So that's it for another week on the Ravens Avery. There we go. Let's get some music back on the go and see how far we can get with this. Has it done that? There we go. That's nearly dried off on there. So what I think I shall do, I shall do the blade. So, where's that contrast paint gone? Honestly, I get stuff out ready and then I move it and I end up winding myself up. There it is. So for my fiery blade, I'll just give this a quick shake. Griffhound orange. So as with any other contrast, straight out of the pot. Just make sure I've not missed any bits on the sides. And give that a chance to dry. In fact, while that's drying, I'll just get a few details done around the sword. If I overspill of the gold here, it's going to be easier, should say, to rectify it when I come in with the next contrast. While that gold dries, tidy the black up. Where's it gone? Anything that's going to remain black, we're just going over. When it comes to edge highlighting, it's any mistakes, we can rectify it a lot easier. Go. Get his horns done. Mr. Frost and Face, Mr. Meepos, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Welcome to the show, dude. I hope you are well. Enjoyed the show this week with Elston on as well, pal. Enjoyed it as usual with my morning coffee. Did miss Freak. You and Orne was doing a really good job as always. Stop moving, you little sod. Actually, I could probably glue it in place now. After all, the main bit of red is done underneath now anyway. Let's tidy this cable. Trying to see where I can touch it. This is so fun to chat with. The show really just ran itself. It really did. Stopped hobbying for the evening, now having a Haagen-Dazs nightcap. Ooh. Very exotic of you, Normski dude. Having an ice cream nightcap. You can see a bit more now. In cloth and put away. The details in the creases and then the fire on the blade. Obviously that is definitely going to go darker in places and then brighter in others. Mr. Frandog99, welcome to the show, dude. I'm glad you could make it, friend. I don't know where that come from. But yeah, welcome to the show, dude. Which flavour is the Haagen-Dazs then, Normski? I want to try this tongue. I got a new paint. I wanted to try out a new contrast. It's the Sila Glacier. It's really, really pale, but let's see how it looks on car. It's a bit too watery, I think. Yeah. What I need to do. Ooh, salted caramel. Oh, my favourite. Not overly keen on that at the moment. Let's see how it dries though. Let's see if I can get these eyes while I'm at it. You know what I'm like, try to do eyes. Especially when your hands are shaking like mad. End up going over like that. Damn it. But where I've done it now, I can fix that. so tasty. It really is, isn't it? Shit. Come back in with the corn red. Start picking out some of the highlights. Stay away from them. Really deep recesses. Easier to use a smaller brush, I find. End of the day, it takes you longer, doesn't it? But as long as you do it right. Let's do the back of the arm. Because this will darken back down again anyway. With it being the corn red. And when I come back in with the Mephiston red, it will really make it pop then. Oh, that's the plan anyway. Is that model for the KFC November challenge? I keep meaning to start mine. It wasn't gonna be, but now that I've started, yeah. Yeah, it definitely is now, Vlandog. Oh, I wanted to get this one done anyway, so kills two birds with one stone, as they say. Not much longer now anyway. I want this to dry really properly between coats, because I know for a fact when I come back to it tomorrow, where it's dried for a good 24 hours, by the time I've finished work and stuff, the paint would have dried properly all the way through, so it will look slightly different. Then I can come in and glue it properly on its base as well. couple of highlights around his face. See if we can, so I can get it to focus properly for you. There you can. There we go. So you can see, obviously, where the paint's wet, it might not. Might be still that little bit too shiny. Get a bit closer. Come on, focus. It's a demon. It won't focus. There you go. You just see in the recesses where it's quite dark. I'm still not 100% convinced on the tongue being the blue. Might take some getting used to. But yeah, right. So what I want to do now, before we finish the stream, I've got 7 minutes. What I want to do is try this trick out that I saw. So for this, I need my palette, and I don't know where I put it. Which is a really good start, isn't it? I'll leave it in the window. Nope. I'll put it down somewhere, and I cannot remember. For the love of money, where I put it. Where on earth did I put you? There it is. It's under my sponges. So what I want to do is get Lamium medium. And my Black Templar, wherever that's gone. Black Templar contrast. What I want to do is get oh, 5 drops of that. I roughly want a 2-to-1 mix. So that might be better. So a 5-to-1. I'd rather go too weak than too strong. All the horrible colours on there. Right, let's give this a whirl. And then basically, start off at the bottom. And set them on the back. From what I've seen, it does need like 2 or 3 coats to do it. You get a general idea. Focus. Once it focuses, come on. It's more like a living flame sort of thing, but it'll take a couple of passes anyway. And what I want to do is just, well, that's still wet. The tip to be the brightest. You get a better idea on that side, don't you? No? It probably won't because it's still wet and shiny in it, but I'll try and get a proper picture up after, guys, just so you can see it that little bit better. I want to try and lie it flat while it dries as well, just so, in fact, no, I'll let it run down. But yeah, pretty happy with how far that's come along so far, actually. So you can hopefully, come on, you know what I'm like with camera bloody focusing. In close and pull away. There we go. It's quite dark and dingy, which is what I'm wanting at the moment. There you go, you can see the arms there. Ooh, that eye pops out there. Then you can see it on the camera. Yeah, really, and you can see the blade there just starting to darken down. I'll probably do a couple of more passes depending on how dark it does go, because obviously it'll darken as it dries. But really happy with how this is going so far. can't wait to get some more of this done throughout the week. Take the glasses off. Well, thank you very much, every single one of you, for dropping by. Stop that. There we go, that's better. Yeah. There we go. So, yeah, I had an absolute blast painting my first demon. That's it, painting. It's not painted, it's not finished. Still quite a long way for how I want it to really pop with the skin. I've got the foundations down, the dark toning, the creases, ready for the very edge highlight, and then literally as I go in with all the gold and stuff, it should really start to pop then. Fingers crossed. Where's that? What's going on here now? Oh. Yeah, so sorry, as I was saying, I'll shut that down. Try and make it so that it doesn't crash at the end of the stream like it has been doing lately. I don't know why it keeps doing it. It's just an absolute pain in the backside. Where's that gone? Right, yeah, there. So that should have sorted it. It does look like it's skipping that a little bit. So yeah, it's probably the best time for it to stop it there. Thank you very much, every single one of you, for popping in and bearing with me. You know, all the little glitches and stuff. And painting my first demon. So hopefully, you know, get some red skin built, painted yourself, rather than green skin like I normally do. It's been a blast as always, guys. Always make sure to check out on the Discord. We've got the Facebook page, which is linked at the top, and Instagram. I'll definitely get more stuff on the Instagram. Just bear with me because I've been trying to get my Gunpla stuff up on there as well. There's lots of different things going on at the moment. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on all of those guys. And on Friday, make sure to check out Hobby Corner Kev, 9 o'clock on his channel. Absolutely smashing it out the park at the moment. Definitely check him out. And my beautiful, beautiful mod, Mr. Mephos from the Frost and Fish Show. I believe it's roughly about 2:30 UK time. I'm always asleep by then, but I do watch him. As soon as I get up in the morning, I have my coffee and my little morning routine. I sit down and watch Mephos, and it's a great laugh. Definitely check those guys out. Also, keep an eye on the Discord. I will try and get some hangouts going this week. Hopefully, you know, get a couple of you in. It's a good laugh, and we can have a natter away in there. That's all the promos. I really am terrible at this. But that's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much, every single one of you. I love every single one of you. Keep safe,